What your third novel is going to be about is about this young narrator coming to America from China. So what we want to see is I want to make sure your iPads are on, you're on the mirror window, make sure you're on the mirror window in Google Slides, you're not in the preview. And while you're watching the video, you are going to either look for the theme or topic of the video, and you're going to look for a conflict. Quiet hands up, what's theme? I'm going to wait till I see 5 hands. What is the definition of theme? There it is. Destiny, what's theme? So the lesson or moral of the story or the topic, and then I'm also looking for one example of a conflict. What's another word for conflict, Richard? The problem of the story. All right, so your iPads are on, and all you're going to do is you're going to watch this video. The mirror window strategy is an anticipatory set that I use at the beginning of every novel. I usually start the class with a video, and then from there students identify a theme and a conflict. So I want you to think about what time of day that your day actually starts, what time you get up to go to school, and kind of compare it to his day, his time. So I chose a video to connect to our new class novel, Front Desk, because it talks about an undocumented student, and our new narrator is also undocumented, new to the country, dealing with new obstacles, dealing with new struggles, and so both of them mirrored each other. For me, it's important to give the students videos first, because then it kind of gives me that buy-in right away, and then students are more eager to want to read the novel.
Because of their, their linguistic obstacles, it's like these mute geniuses that we're missing out on.
Okay, so in the mirror, you're going to go ahead and try to Google search an image that best represents either the topic of this video or the theme. And remember, the theme is the lesson or moral of the story. In the window, you are going to search for an image that best represents a conflict. So I'm going to give you 6 minutes. I want you to Google search. I want you to come up with 2 images. And then you're going to go back into Google Class and you're going to submit. I think this strategy really reflects their relationship with social media like Instagram, because even in just that one photo evokes so much emotion. And I think it's a similar experience for them when they open up apps like Instagram, because they read the quotes and they feel that mood, that emotional tone, that emotional connection to the image. So this is a really great way to kind of draw upon that, their high interest. Okay, so you're down to about 3 minutes. At this point, you should have at least 1 image. I think whenever I ask students to do something visual, they really respond to it very well because there's that personal connection. You give the students a chance to create an emotional connection with the source that you're about to use before they even get a chance to read it. All right, I'm going to stop it right there. If you're still in the middle of finding 1 image, that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next part though. So on your handout, it has 2 sides. Make sure you're looking at the one that says day 1. Okay, so you're not looking at the side that says peer response. And what you're going to do using the 2 different sentence frames is you're going to justify what images you wanted to use. So for example, when you're talking about the mirror, right, we're talking about theme, we're talking about topic, you're going to go ahead and justify the main idea. So what is the main idea that they care so much about their community, and they really don't realize that a lot of things that we read about are embedded in our community. And so I really want them to be proud of where they come from, but I also want them to be mindful of all of the inequalities that we're experiencing today. All right, so you're going to pair up, and one person is going to be partner A. Okay, partner A, what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to take your iPad, right? You're going to have your iPad, you're going to have your wheel, and you're going to also have your 19-hour worksheet. And you're going to tell your partner, hey, Richard, I wrote about slide 13. So then partner is also going to go to slide 13. Okay, once you're both looking at the same slide, you're going to go ahead and you're going to read out loud to your partner your response. Partner B, you're just going to be listening until they're done. I decided to throw in the collaborative conversation piece because a lot of times students kind of get stuck in their own mindset, and so it's important for them to be able to share, to look at somebody else's perspective.
I made a slide where the mirror showed people working very hard, and the window was a person feeling very isolated.
For mine, I'm on slide 15. The mood of the window is distant. For example, I believe the mood is distant because the clock symbolizes how some people's work never ends, leaving them feeling useless. Also, I believe the mood is distant because it also symbolizes the human need to make the most of the little time we have left to live.